Well, hey friends, and welcome back. Today, I want to share with you 3 life-changing hacks for a stress-free home. And home really is such a loaded word, one that carries with it all sorts of complicated emotions and feelings. At its best, it's a safe space for us where we can relax and unwind. It's a place where we can be ourselves and feel hemmed in with love and support. But unfortunately, in real life, our homes don't always feel like this idyllic picture. They can be messy, stressful, disorganized, and often feel more like a crash pad as we go from activity to activity. And if the latter of those sounds a bit like your home right now, then keep listening. Today, I want to share with you a handful of life-changing home hacks that have made a huge difference for me. They've helped me to transform my home from a space that I would always dread walking into because I knew I was going to be entering into an absolute mess, into a space that's calm, that's stress-free, and that I actually want to spend time in. And most importantly, these tips haven't just helped me to create a temporary change. After all, we can all tidy once, but they've really helped me to change my lifestyle so it's something I can do consistently. So I'm so excited to get into this. These tips really have had an incredible impact on my life, and I know that they can on yours as well. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Let's get started with our first stress-free home hack, and that's to create tidying rhythms. When it comes to creating a peaceful and relaxing home, for me at least, few things have more of an impact than the level of cleanliness and especially the tidiness of my space. When my space and my physical surroundings are messy, I just naturally feel so much more stressed and disorganized. And I know I'm not alone in this. Study after study has shown that our physical environments really do have a massive impact on our mental well-being. And so in our quest to develop a stress-free home, keeping our homes clean and tidy really is non-negotiable. But often that can feel challenging. Life carries with it constant obligations and distractions, and sometimes cleaning our homes can just fall to the wayside. And that was absolutely me in the past. I always struggled with never quite feeling like I had enough time to clean. That is, until I discovered a small but important mindset shift that I needed to make. And that was that I needed to stop seeing tidying up as an event and instead as an ongoing rhythm and activity in my home. By just regularly incorporating tidying up our homes as we go about our daily lives, rather than just kind of leaving it off until it gets overwhelming, can really reduce our overall feelings of stress when it comes to our homes. And so a few ways that you can incorporate tidying rhythms into your daily life are to use the 10-7 rule. And I've shared about this before, and I'm sure I will again because it really has been such a game changer for me. But essentially, you just want to spend 10 minutes a day tidying up your home 7 days a week. And the whole idea behind this is you just want to make tidying up one of those things that you just do without thinking about it, like brushing your teeth, like putting on moisturizer, or any other elements of your daily routine. It's an easy way of just creating a daily reset. But then on a larger scale, something else that I like to do are scheduled declutters. Every 3 to 6 months, I like to do a massive declutter and tidy up of my entire home. I really find that this is something that helps to refresh the space and just to breathe new life into it. As we go about our lives, the things that add value to us change over time. So I love just regularly scheduling in time to reevaluate my possessions. And so I'll do this with my home and then also with my wardrobe too. Twice a year as the seasons change, I like to go through and just to declutter my wardrobe. The key here is not to wait until things get overwhelming to take action, and instead to make tidying up a natural rhythm and part of your daily life. Okay, and then next, our second home hack is to create space. And this is really something that needs to happen in 2 areas of our lives for us to really feel its full effect. And that's our spaces and our schedules. So first, when it comes to our homes, creating space really does just look like owning less. I'm a huge believer that the less you have, the less there is to organize, store, and maintain. And not only can that be a massive time saver, but it also saves space and it honestly just makes our lives less stressful. While I am not an extreme minimalist by any stretch, it's really easy for me to look at times in my life when I've owned more and times when I've owned less, and looking at which one is less stressful 10 times out of 10 when I've owned less, when my home has been more decluttered, my life just feels more manageable, more controllable, and more peaceful. So if you often feel like your home really is just a source of stress, decluttering really can be such a powerful way to start. That's where it all began for me over the course of about 6 to 9 months. I just did massive declutter after massive declutter, but each time I did, I could feel this like physical weight being lifted off of my shoulders, and I started feeling like I could actually breathe in my own home again. So freeing up space in your home can be a huge distressor, but equally so can freeing up your time. These days, it is so easy for us to pack out our schedules to the brim without really even trying. And as someone who's just now recovering from burnout, if that's something that you frequently find yourself doing, if there is one thing I can encourage you to do, it's just to stop scheduling out every minute of your day. Creating breathing room in your life and your schedule to rest and to recharge isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. And if you think right now you can just ignore those burnout symptoms and keep going, just trust me, it will catch up with you. Like we were talking about at the beginning, your home shouldn't just be a crash pad to come back to between activities. And so just do less, put less on your plate. What you'll find is that not only is this going to help you just to naturally be able to enjoy your home more, but also when you're less stressed, that actually creates an environmental impact too. Your loved ones, the people you live with, the friends you invite into your home are going to feel that energy shift that takes place in our hearts and souls when we're well rested and able to engage with the world from a place of having been filled up rather than constantly feeling like we're running on empty. And so in a way, this one really can create a big energetic shift in your home. You might not be able to see the difference, but you and everyone around you is going to be able to feel it. All right, and before we continue on to our final and potentially my favorite stress-free home hack, I am so excited to share that today's video is actually a part of the Get Organized HQ virtual conference collab. And I am so looking forward to being a part of the Get Organized HQ virtual conference and joining so many of the amazing women in this collab and many more again this year. And if you didn't attend last year, this is a completely free online conference that's designed to help you live a less stressed and a more organized life. I'm going to be one of the speakers again this year, and I would love to see you there. You can sign up for free using the link in the description box below. And this year, the conference is going to be running from September 12th to the 16th. If you're watching after the fact and just hearing about this now, don't worry, you can still get in on this. Just check out the All Access Pass in the description box below. That's going to give you lifetime access to the 100+ sessions that will air at the conference. So if you're ready to organize your life and to create a stress-free home, then be sure to check out the link in the description box below. But now let's continue on with our final home hack, and that's to bring the outdoors in. Creating a stress-free home isn't just about removing the excess. It's also about injecting our homes with the right things that are going to help calm and refresh us. And few things really do that more for our souls and our bodies than nature. Study after study shows that being outside and in nature carries with it so many benefits. It can help us to relax, to reduce stress, to lower our cortisol levels and our heart rates. And it can even help change our moods from depressed and anxious to calm and at peace. So first, let me say I am a huge proponent of actually getting outdoors and spending time in nature. But also, I find that bringing some of that calm and peace of the outdoors into our homes really can have a massive impact. Especially as we slowly head towards winter, the weather starts to cool, and we aren't able to be outside as much. And so if you're looking to bring the outdoors into your home and to bring in some of those feelings of nature, there are a few main ways that I like to do this. One of the biggest is just to make the most of natural lighting. Get in the habit of regularly opening up your curtains, your blinds, and even the windows to let fresh air in. It's going to help let the sunlight in and really have this uplifting and refreshing effect in your home. Then another favorite of mine is to incorporate plants. And houseplants look pretty, yes, but that's not all they do. Studies have shown that plants really can help improve your overall sense of well-being and lessen feelings of anxiety. In fact, a 2015 study actually showed that caring for houseplants can help reduce psychological and physiological stress. So lighting is big, plants are a favorite, but then imagery too is also incredibly important. Surrounding yourself with calming and inspiring images or artwork of nature can really help you to create a serene environment that will help you feel at peace in your home. And something that I really enjoy doing to kind of amplify the effects of this one is to combine peaceful images of nature with memories. So I love hanging up artwork in my home of various places that we've been. Whether that's the beach in Greece, the mountains in Canada, the fields of Italy. I love being able to look at my walls and just be instantly relaxed, kind of being transported back in time to just the feeling of being in that moment in nature while also being reminded of some really precious moments. And just looking at those pictures really does have a very calming and refreshing aspect to it. And so those are a few ideas to get you started, but I'd really just encourage you to think about what are some of your favorite aspects of being in nature. Maybe it's specific colors, textures, landscapes. Really try to incorporate those into your home to create a sense of calm. All right, well that's it. Those are some of my top tips on how to create a stress-free home that isn't overwhelming, but that's peaceful, relaxing, and that really helps us to appreciate the people, the experiences, and just those small daily moments that really do fill our lives with joy. And of course, this is just a start. There is so much more to dive into. And so if you're ready for more, if you want to organize your life and create a stress-free home, then don't forget to sign up for the Get Organized HQ virtual conference. And as always, I will have all of the details for that linked up for you in the description box below. But then also, after you finish this video, don't forget to check out all of the other amazing videos that are part of this Get Organized HQ virtual conference collab. My fellow conference speakers have shared so many more incredible stress-free home organization and ideas. So again, be sure to check out the link to the collab playlist in the description box. But as we wrap up, I'd love to know, what is your favorite tip for creating a stress-free home? I'd love to hear about it, so be sure to let me know what that is in the description box below. And as always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already. That is everything for today's video, but until next time, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one.